In this troubleshooting video, we're going to talk about how to figure out what's wrong with your controls. It could be that your controls are unresponsive, or in the supervisor when you first launch it, it may show that some of the controls are red, which means that SimAvio can't recognize them or they may not be connected. So to troubleshoot that, the first step is to go to your Windows Start icon and click on Devices and Printers on that list. After doing that, another window will come up that shows a list of all of the devices that are connected. The ones that are important to recognize here are the monitors. If you have a standard system without the 3-screen visual, you'll see less number of monitors. But for the Vuzix system, you'll see the Acer, which is the visual system monitor, and then two others that say generic PMP. So when the computer is properly configured in surround, you will see generic PMP for the other two. Then you have one here that's AS4637. That is your small display that's off to the right here. And you also have the PXL2430MW, which is your main display. That doesn't guarantee that you have proper USB connection for your touchscreens. In order to make sure that your touchscreens are connected properly for this response, you also have to have these mouse icons showing. The optical touch screen and the USB touch controller. The USB touch controller is the USB connection for your small display, and your optical touchscreen icon is for your large display. The other connections that you'll see are your Logitech Extreme 3D, and that is your joystick, and your Saytech Pro Flight throttle quadrant, that is this throttle here, and finally your rudder pedals. Now, if we were to connect up the yoke, well, we'd also see another icon here for the yoke. So let's just say it's showing, but you still are having unresponsive, something is unresponsive in the control. So let's right-click on one of the controls. I'm going to right-click on the Saytech one and click on Game Controller Settings. Now, that brings up the 3 game controllers that are connected, the Logitech joystick and the 2 Saytech controls. So as I said, we think that there's a problem with the throttle quadrant. So click on throttle quadrant and then click on Properties. Now you're going to see some bars, and we can move these up and down and verify proper operation, and all the buttons flash as well. So we have confirmed here that our controls are operating correctly. Okay, so this is a scenario where the throttle is not showing up in the icon list, even though I've already checked in the back of the computer and I've unplugged the cable from the computer and plugged it back in again, and still I don't see it showing up here. So the other connection point for the throttle is the USB extension that goes into the throttle here. So I just slide the table forward, and lo and behold, I see that there is that this cable has become disconnected. And you'll see right on here, right when I plug that in, you'll hear a beep sound, and it has shown up again here on the list. Down here, Saytech Pro Flight Quadrant.